Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana Regula channel. We shall go through the meaning of the fifth sutra of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra from the fourth pada, that is the fourth section. The sutra is like this: pravṛtti-bhede prayojakaṁ cittam ekam anekeṣām. So let us go through the word by word meaning and then move on to the let us try to understand it more in a more deeper way. The word by word meaning would be pravṛtti means activity, outward movement of energy or thoughts. Pravṛtti means whatever we do, that is the activities. Whether it is through mind or body, physical body, all these things, they are pravṛttis. Bhede, the differences, the diversity of these pravṛttis, whatever we do, prayojakam, that which causes or is employed, that means prayojakatva, cittam, the mind stuff, mento-emotional energy, ekam, one, anekesham, of many or many individuals. So now how do we understand this? It says pravṛtti-bhede prayojakam cittam ekam anekesham. Simple translations are simply the meaning would be, though there are many individual expressions, people, thoughts, roles, the activating force, the mind, is the one and the same. So this mind, there are so many activities that are going on, but the force behind this is only one. Imagine the mind is one vast river or something like that, and all the different people are like various streams branching off from it. Even though the stream looks different, they all flow from the same source. So that is, the mind is the source. All our mental activities, whether it is thinking, planning, feeling, fearing, imagining, all whatever you say, arise from one common source called Citta. That is that we can call it as mind stuff. The Citta is what drives all individual personalities, roles and experiences, no matter how different they seem. See, different persons, react in different ways, the same situation. That is because the Citta is what drives all individual personalities, roles, experiences. So, think of a student focusing on a test, a parent worrying about their child, an artist lost in. So a lot of things, a monk meditating in a forest. They all seem very different. But the Citta, according to Patanjali, they are using the same energy system, the Citta. Citta is same in everybody. But depending upon the circumstances, it's like different apps running on the same operating system. So diverse outputs, but powered by one underlying program. Now, see, what is the message of for the yogi, message for the sadhaka here? You start to realize all this activity, all these roles, all these reactions are coming from the same source within. This is the source. From the source it is coming. This awareness that it is coming from the same source helps the yogi step back from getting lost in endless mental diversions. So because it is all coming from there, we'll take a little back step and say, oh yes, yes. These are all endless mental diversions. I should not get lost in it. That is the thing. Instead of being pulled in all directions, he focuses on stilling. He focuses on just calming down that central energy, that citta. When this one source is calmed, all the restless expressions lose their power. This is the takeaway. Now, what is the relation to previous sutras? See, Patanjali said that identities, that is minds, are created from aspita, ego. Now, here he says that despite their apparent individuality, these are all expressions of the same underlying mental energy. So the diversity is an illusion. The root is one. The root is citta. So this is important because people, get stuck in their identities. I am this, I am that. Think their problems are uniquely theirs. Or believe they are totally separate from others. So I am different, I am that. But Patanjali tells all your experiences, thoughts, identities are from the same source that flows through everyone. The source is same. This helps cultivate empathy towards others. We share the same base. Detachment from emotional trauma. It's all activity of citta. So the inner clarity for spiritual progress. Now, how can different people, different age groups, understand this? For youngsters, the thoughts and feelings come from the same energy that powers everyone else. Even if we seem different, deep inside we are using the same mind energy. For adults, roles, parent, friend, boss are all just different ways your mind expresses itself. But the energy driving them is one. Knowing this helps reduce stress and over-identification. For elders and seekers, in spiritual practice, it is not about fixing each problem by one. It's about calming the one root cause, the restless mind. Then peace comes. Peace comes from within. There's a famous statement, like that. To summarize, many personalities, the concept of that many personalities, this arises from the same mental energy. The different thoughts, the same person also, come from one inner mind, citta. The approach of a yogi should be stop trying to fix every branch. Focus on calming the root. See, if you try to control all the things, it is futile. You can't. There will be plenty of things, because the root, it keeps on generating. So you cut the root. You focus on calming down the root. So the realization is you are not the mental activity. You are the one observing it. That is the key takeaway here. So you have to keep observing it. Viewers, with this explanation on this sutra, we close this episode. Please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. Thank you viewers for your valuable time in listening to this. Please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. Thank you.